Hi everyone, Nicolette, your end-of-life doula and coach from the End of Life Care. Today I'd like to talk to you about advanced health planning and your Advanced Health Directive, which can have a different name in different places, but it's essentially looking after your decisions and having things in place for a point in time when you may not be able to make those health and medical decisions for yourself. So it's an important document. It's only in a recent thing in some places. It's not legal in the forms. There's some places where the forms, there's a legal form, and other places where it's not legal, but it's still worth doing, still worth going through the process and having your wishes in writing, so that it creates a directive for the people that you care for and that are caring for you. So the first step is to appoint somebody as your medical power of attorney, so to speak. Here in WA it's called the enduring power of guardianship. Somewhere it's under a medical attorney. There's a whole range of different names depending on where you come from. So you'll just need to find out locally what forms and how you appoint somebody into that role. So, and what that person is somebody who, if you couldn't make medical decisions for yourself because you've lost the capacity to do that, mental capacity, the ability to talk, you might end up in a vegetative state where you can't speak for yourself, then that person steps in and they're your advocate, and they can speak for you and they can ensure that you get the care and attention that you need. Or they can say when you don't, what interventions you do want and what interventions you might not like. Might be some things where you say, no, that's it, I don't want those medical interventions to keep me alive. I actually would be happy that you stop that treatment and allow me to die naturally. So it's a really important role. You really need to think hard about who you would put in that role. You need to talk to that person and make sure they're comfortable with you having, appointing them in that role, and have conversations about what you would and wouldn't like. So they know what you would like. And then fill in the forms where you can express what you would and wouldn't like, and in different scenarios. So that's an important role. And then for yourself, you really need to consider, when filling out these forms, a good starting point is to think about what matters most to me in life. And if my life were to change, what would be important or wouldn't be important to me? What do I value most? Would I value having my loved ones by me? Would I value, would life be the same if I lost my sight? Would life be the same if I was in a vegetative state? If, you need to think about what you value and work through that. And it's really hard, I know, when you're a healthy person to have to think about these things and think about all the medical scenarios that might happen or not happen, and make a decision about what you wouldn't or would like in those situations. So there are some forms that are a bit more general, and just start general. Maybe it's just, I do not want to be resuscitated. Full stop. That could be it. I do not want, treatments that are going to prolong my life unnecessarily. So there are broader terms that you can use. And then if it comes a point in your life where maybe you have been given a medical diagnosis, and then you know a little bit more, you know how the illness will progress, you know the risk, you know the interventions, you know what treatments will or will not be offered to you, then you can be more specific, and you can change your Advanced Health Directive to reflect that. So it's not always set in stone, but having something in place now is a good starting point. And talking to your loved ones, maybe it's about organ donation. You need to talk to people so they know your wishes. They know what you would and wouldn't like. So check out what the laws are locally, what forms are required. Start thinking about it. Just start thinking about it and writing it down, and start getting a plan in place. And seek support. Talk to your doctor about it. Talk to your medical practitioners. Talk to your family. Come to a course. I offer workshops where we explore it a bit more. We start thinking about it, and you can talk to other people, and we can throw up ideas about what you would or wouldn't like, and some of the phrases, and how to fill the forms out, because they can be daunting. And seek support and seek help and seek information. So I hope that sort of spurs you on a little bit to start thinking about your advanced health directives. And yeah, I look forward to talking to you again. Thank you.